Last time the matter came up, it was actually 11th May 2023, came up for mention. And the lead counsel, Professor Michael Zekume, was in court. So, and the court said since it's coming up for mention, because penultimate time it came up, the court didn't sit. So the date was given off record. So the court says this matter is coming up for mention. That's his practice that it will be an order will be taken for hearing. Our lead counsel, Professor Michael Zekume, was in court, and the date was adjourned. Matter was adjourned for today, for hearing. So we are informed this morning in court that his lordship is not disposed to entertain matters going on for hearing, and or matters that he can only take matters going on for ruling. That's in this case, he's ready to deliver ruling on matters he has taken and judgment. So consequently, the matter has been adjourned. And unfortunately, the lead counsel, Professor Michael Zekume, traveled all the way from Calabar to be here this morning.
Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has dismissed a fundamental rights enforcement suit filed by the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, against the Department of State Service, DSS. Delivering judgment, Justice Omotosho held that Kanu's suit lacked merit and ought to be dismissed. Justice Omotosho held that right to human dignity is contained in Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution. He said it was clear that a right to human dignity related to rights against torture, inhuman treatment, amongst others. The judge held that Kanu's case did not relate to torture or forced labor, as he was never tortured while in custody, based on the evidence before the court. He said the right to dignity was not a right to change clothes as inmates in a prison. The applicant cannot come to court to seek for rights which are not in the Constitution, he said. Besides, Justice Omotosho held that Kanu failed to provide the photographs and names of inmates who were allowed to wear different attires while in court. He said the onus wasn't him to prove his case, but the applicant merely relied on bare facts without any evidence. He described the IPOB leader's allegation as an hypothesis without concrete evidence. The judge consequently dismissed the case for lacking in merit. Recall that Nnamdi Kanu had sued the Director General of DSS and the Attorney General of the Federation. In the suit, the IPOB leader alleged that the DSS subjected him to different inhuman treatment, including denying him of his right to wear any clothes of his choice, like the Igbo traditional attire called Isiagu, while in their facility or any time he appeared in court for his trial. He alleged that the security outfit, while allowing other inmates in their custody the freedom to choose and wear any clothes of their choice, he was restricted to wearing only a single cloth. The applicant also accused the DSS of subjecting him to torture, breaching his right to dignity, among others. He therefore sought an order directing the respondent to allow him put on any clothes of his choice while in the facility or when appearing in public, among other reliefs. But in a counter affidavit filed by the DSS and its DG, they urged the court to dismiss Kanu's claim. They said that the operatives did not and had never tortured Kanu, either physically or mentally, while in their custody. According to the DSS, Kanu is kept in their facility where every other suspect are kept. They said it was untrue that all the suspects were allowed to put on any clothes of their choice, including Hausa and Yoruba traditional wears. They said that the facility was not a recreational center or traditional festival where Kanu and all the suspects would be allowed to adorn themselves in their respective traditional attires. They accused Kanu's family of bringing traditional attires and other clothing with Biafra insignias and pale red shoes decorated with shining beads for him to wear in custody and also to attend court for his trial. According to the DSS, the clothes have colors of the non-existing Biafra Republic, which is the subject matter of the applicant's criminal trial. They said the Isiagu attire, popularly called a chieftaincy attire, was not a suitable dress for persons in detention facility and against its suit. They also argued that Justice Binta Iyanko, where Kanu is currently standing trial, had directed that Kanu should be allowed to wear any plain clothes of his choice and that anything contrary would contravene the court's directive. The DSS said they never breached his right to human dignity as alleged by the IPOB leader. Meanwhile, today, one of the spokespersons of the Southeast, Ifeanyi Mba, has assured the Igbo people that they will speak to President Tinubu to grant him a bail. Video shows more detail.
John wants to be done about Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Well, let me talk about Nnamdi Kanu. There's a resolution that we are going to meet with the president to seek his leniency and see if it's going to be possible. You know, plead with him to have Nnamdi Kanu released. We've taken that position. For also some of us in the Senate, we have our caucus. We have also taken that position. You know, and then these are things we need to do. Then we also need to look at the young man that is in Finland that is causing all these problems and see how we can diplomatically, you know, engage the government of Finland and then show them that he is not really doing or giving a good service to, even though we don't know if he's nationality of taking the nationality of Finland. So continues to, if a Finnish national is causing mayhem in our region, for us, those of us in government has what it takes to go to talk to them and tell them no, they should warn their citizens.
Is there a connection between releasing Nnamdi Kanu and ensuring that all goes well in the Southeast? Because has his views changed from what people know or he's been saying?
Nnamdi Kanu is not in support of sit at home. He has said it publicly in one of his appearance in court.
But why do they still sit at home?
Someone is cashing in on Nnamdi Kanu's...
So what is it that he can do if he's released?
Nnamdi Kanu has a lot of followers, has a lot of believers. I believe these are things that we can put on the table of this, discussion once we're able to have Mr. President nod to see, to look into Southeast issues. You know, it's really going to help a lot of help our people, help the region, help the country. You know, it's one case that really needs to be tackled by the federal government.